Hey guys, welcome to the show. Thanks for being here today. Kyle, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and who are these people sitting next to you?
I work for a business called Clinique. I work as a photographer for many of their photo shoots. Here's my sister, Katie. We moved out here from Denver in 2006. We own a nice condo out in LA, and here is her boyfriend, Morgan, who owns a few clubs in LA that our company works with as well.
You don't seem very happy with Morgan.
No, I'm not happy with Morgan. He very much is one of those gentlemen who use women in his life to move himself forward.
That is quite the serious accusation. I can't even, I'm a little bit lost for words. Wow.
Well, what was your motto? Was it models and bottles?
Yes, that's one of the taglines for our club. We like to promote the idea of beautiful women with great alcohol. And so that's why we push that forward.
Is that effective for you?
Yes, very effective. As Kyle knows, he's been doing quite a few shoots there, and as Katie knows, helps me bring models into the club, and it's been thriving. Our clubs are going very well.
Katie, what do you have to say about all this? Do you think your boyfriend is the player that your brother thinks he is?
I don't think he is. I love him with all my heart. We've been together for a little over a year, and I'm a pretty good judge of character, especially when you know somebody for that long and you go out with them for that long. I think that Kyle's just overprotective a little bit. I mean, he's my big brother, so of course he's gonna be overprotective. But I really think that you guys do have more in common than you think. I think if you actually got to know each other, you might actually like each other.
Has Morgan given your brother any reason to doubt his sincerity?
Not that I know of. I mean, he's been talking with his ex Hillary lately. They've actually been hanging out a little bit, but he says it's for business purposes and just keeping personal relationships just kind of thriving, like friendly.
Right.
And I trust him.
Thank you.
I trust him.
Hillary, my ex, is a booking agent with Sony, and she helps bring music groups into the club. So naturally, now that our romantic side has ended, we still have to keep a communication just so we can keep the business going. So it's nothing romantic between us, it's strictly business.
So Kyle, do you have any reason to believe that it's not just business, that there's anything more there?
Well, he's seeing her fairly frequently, especially as of these last few months, and it occurs to me that she was someone you worked with business, and my sister's someone who works with business. She's a sales rep with Clinique as well, and I feel like you potentially use those connections poorly.
Kyle, you've been shooting pictures at these clubs. Have you ever met Hillary?
Yes, I have.
And how does she look? Is she an unattractive lady?
I wouldn't say she's unattractive, no, but she's definitely one of those people who could, if she really wanted to, potentially become a model.
You've seen Morgan interact with Hillary. What's that interaction like? Do you sense it's more than business?
It is hard to say. I only seen them during business hours. I haven't seen them hanging out at all. But
Business hours in a club, that could be 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, and I feel like there could be something there.
Right, but intimate natures, conversations are part of the club business. It's just part of the way the business is run is you're a little flirtatious with people, but I mean, it's nothing serious. It's just the way business is conducted in this industry.
So Katie, why don't you wrap this up for us? Why don't you tell us what you could do? What do you think you can do to bring these two guys together?
Honestly, I'm not sure. They seem to both have their opinions of each other set. And I really hope they can get past these because I do love both of them, obviously in a different way.
And we love you too.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. You go to the club, you're ready to take some shots, just some background role for a photo shoot that you're working on, and you happen to see Morgan talking to Hillary. So you kind of ease up in back of them. It's a busy club, a lot of things are going on. He doesn't see you, and you overhear her telling him that she is 3 months pregnant.
Holy shit. Oh, yep.
2 nights ago that happened. What are you thinking? What are you going to do?
Well, I feel it's something that Katie needs to know. It's, it's probably his. So she needs to know, and so she can get out of there as fast as she can.
So you were right about him.
Yeah.
Morgan is a player.
Oh, he's big player.
So what are you going to do? Are you going to talk to him about it? Are you going to talk to Katie?
Yeah, I'll talk to him, and I'll talk to Katie.
So you want to talk to him first?
Yes. See if I can clear it up from him first. Maybe get some desserts from him.
You said it's probably his. You think there's any doubt of that?
I mean,
You know.
yeah, it's his.
How are you convinced of that? What convinces you?
Who else has she been seeing? I mean, she shows up out of the blue 2 months ago, and she's talking to him, and she's 3 months pregnant. It's totally his.
So that's just simple math.
Yeah,
You must be furious.
I'm pissed. I mean, he's betraying my sister. Like, she never deserved anything of the sort. I always try to protect her and make sure stuff like this doesn't happen, and it happens.
On one hand, it could be good news, though, because she's out of it, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
think she'll just totally dump him when she knows? Or is she going to stay with him? Maybe she wants to be mommy, and this is an easy way to do it.
I hope she dumps him. There certainly is that situation where she may try to stick with him, but I think she's better than that.
They've been together for a year, and obviously this has been going on for a third of it.
Yeah, he needs to be dropped like the bag of bricks he is.
Do you think she's going to be hurt?
Yes, probably.
How do you feel about that, hurting your sister?
I hate hurting her, and she doesn't deserve being hurt, but this is better for her.
In one statement, tell me what you're going to do.
I will talk to him, and I will show him what he deserves.
Katie, you must be very excited. You must be very happy. I mean, Equinox, this huge chain of clubs, now wants you to go exclusively with them. It's going to up your business. It's a higher level of clientele, movie stars. We're talking about awards parties. Tell us about it. How excited are you about this new contract, with this exclusive contract with this chain of clubs?
I am really excited about this because this is what I've been waiting for all this time, and I was hoping, of course I love Morgan, but I was hoping that by going out with him, something like this would happen because he's the owner of all these clubs, and for this to happen, this is like a dream come true.
Well, now that does present a problem, though. I mean, because it's an exclusive, you're going to have to tell Morgan that you can't be working with his clubs anymore. How do you think that's going to affect your relationship with him?
I think it's going to be hard to tell him that I can't work with his clubs anymore, just because I have been for the past a little over a year. It's been now. But I'm hoping that he can see that this is like a career move for me, and that he could still have his clubs, obviously, and bring in all these other models and do whatever he wants. But I think it'll be good for both of our careers if I do this, and I hope it won't, tear us apart.
Your relationship's a lot stronger than just the business, though, right? Your
Oh.
relationship with Morgan?
Of course. I mean,
He loves you for more than the business.
yeah. Like I was saying before, I do love him, and I trust him, and I know he loves me, even if Kyle thinks otherwise. And and I hope that we'll still stay together through this because, I mean, we aren't in love, and I don't see why this should be a problem.
And this could be huge for Kyle too, right? I mean, taking pictures of movie stars, won't that be great for his career?
Yeah, this will definitely advance his career. I mean, I know with photography, it's hard to kind of make a name for yourself, and when he's working with Clinique, which is very good, but I mean now like he could be like the Richard Avedon of our generation, you know? He could definitely be a really good, really well-rounded photographer with this.
So this is very exciting. This is good news.
Yes,
And you think Morgan will be cool with it and everything will be great?
I'm hoping so. I don't see why there should be a problem.
So your life is on a good track. This is part of the plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
In one statement, tell us what you're going to do about all this. What are you going to tell Kyle? What are you going to tell Morgan?
I'm gonna tell Kyle, I'm happy for him, and I'm gonna tell Morgan, this should be good for us.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Morgan, how you doing? We're a little shocked. We're shell shocked. I'm imagining you are too. Well, maybe not.
Yes.
Maybe you're very excited about this. Maybe this is good news. Hillary showed up at your club 2 nights ago and told you that she is 3 months pregnant, and that's about as long you've been sleeping with her.
Yeah, that was an interesting night, most definitely. A little bit.
So, do I say congratulations, Daddy?
I wouldn't say congratulations. This definitely makes things very awkward in my present relationship, and Kyle is not too thrilled about this, but it's something that I definitely need to address moving forward. Yeah.
So then Kyle was right about you all along. You have been playing around behind his sister's back.
Yes, I would say so. I mean, it's not something I really want to come forward and admit, but it seems...
Was that something you were expecting to happen? Did you know
Most
you were
definitely
going to...
not. No, I was not expecting that to happen.
So was it just one time with her 3 months ago, or has it been ongoing for 3 months? You've been talking to her a lot lately.
It's been off and on. I guess I wasn't as elaborate as I should have been in the beginning. And it started out strictly business, but then, I mean, the way things happen in relationships, they move forward and you start feeling things, and I mean, it happens, you know, and that's life. It just happens sometimes. And
Well, I've got a question for you. You've been playing around with Hillary. How do you know Hillary hasn't been playing around with somebody else? How do you know it's yours?
well, I mean, I don't know it's mine, but the way that Hillary has been, you know, bringing it forward to me, and the timeline does add up. I mean, it could be someone else's, but in the eyes of Kyle, I don't think that really matters. I think Kyle's gonna see this and say that it's been 3 months, and this is Hillary, and this is Morgan, and he's got this idea of who I am, and he's just gonna play on that. And
Why does Kyle even have to know about this?
Well, because I mean, he doesn't have to know about it, but people talk. This is Los Angeles. I'm the owner of a club, and you know that's part of the club business. Gossip is truth, you know, and so people communicate.
Are you going to try to get any evidence before you...
Most definitely, most definitely. I think that I certainly need to talk to Hillary more about this, and I definitely need to get some more details. But the fact that, I mean, she brought this to me was very, very shocking and very scary.
It's been 2 days. You haven't told Katie about it yet. Are you going to tell her about it, or are you going to wait until you get some proof?
I mean, I feel like this is something I'm going to need to address because obviously as we move closer to 9 months, it's going to be a bigger issue, literally. But I mean, I definitely don't want to address it without all the facts.
But if it's not your baby...
Well, then, I mean, I don't really think it's going to be much of an issue.
So in one statement, tell me what you're going to do.
Wait to get more information. Definitely feel like I can make a better decision then.
Play both ends against the middle.
Yeah.
Katie.
Hey! So, do you want to talk to me about anything?
Yeah, I got to overhear an interesting conversation between Haley and Morgan.
Oh,
I found out that she's pregnant.
oh,
Yeah, 3 months through now.
Well, that doesn't mean that it's him, right? I mean, they've only been hanging out for.
Who else do you think it is?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like she's kind of that type of person who could.
Yeah, but
You
he's
never
been
really
hanging out with her all
know,
the time.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think has it been 3 months since they've been kind of hanging out?
I know they've been hanging out for 2 months, but I mean, 3 months, 2 months, the timing works.
Right. That's interesting.
Interesting?
It's interesting, but I don't know if I believe you. I mean, I believe that she's
Would
pregnant.
I be lying?
No, it's just that I know that you kind of are. You're not fond of Morgan, and you're protective of me.
Yes.
So, I mean, maybe you're just trying to break us up?
I'm trying to make sure that whatever he's done with her doesn't affect you. She's pregnant. What do you think he's gonna do about it?
I don't know. Because
What are you gonna do
Because
about
I don't know. How do you know it's him?
it? Who else can it be?
It could be anybody. I mean, there are lots of guys out here, especially when she goes out to the clubs and stuff. You know how the
Yeah, but
club
who has
guys
she
are.
been hanging with for the last 2 months?
No, I know.
I think you should just end it with him. You are more than he deserves.
Thank you. I really love him though.
He's just cheating ass? I mean,
I don't know.
how could you love someone like that? I mean,
I'm having mixed feelings because I really
he
do.
got another woman pregnant.
But there's no proof that it is definitely him. And I don't. Maybe I'm just like in denial about this or something. But I mean, I trust him, or I trusted him, and I don't know. I'm having mixed feelings because I want to believe you because you're my brother, and I know that you always want to protect me. But at the same time, he's my boyfriend. We've been together for over a year now, and I
And he
like to
got
think
another
that I
woman
know
pregnant.
him. But
Like,
Kyle?
Morgan.
Hey.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Thank you. How you doing?
Doing well.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. How you been? What are you doing here?
Thinking.
Thinking?
Thinking.
What you thinking about?
You and Haley.
Oh?
Yeah, I heard some news recently.
Yes. What did you hear?
She's pregnant.
Who'd you hear this from? That's
Oh, little birdie told me.
little birdie.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the birdie? I mean, that's quite the serious proposition you're putting forth. I mean,
Don't think it matters who told me, but the fact that she is pregnant.
really? Wow. Well, I can most definitely say that she's not pregnant. I've been talking to her for a while, and I mean, I don't think she is pregnant. If she is pregnant, I don't think it's mine. So, I mean,
Really?
yeah.
Because I heard it from her talking to you.
So you were spying on me?
I was having a drink, doing some background shots, just trying to make sure we're getting ready for the shoot coming up, and just happened to overhear you guys talking about it.
So was it like, hey, how's your day going? Oh, by the way, I'm pregnant. I mean, what do you?
I heard that she said she was 3 months pregnant.
Wow. Well, that's certainly news to me. I love your sister very much, and I would never do anything behind her back like that.
Sure. Yeah, and are you telling the truth right now?
Yes, 100%.
Really?
Yes. As much as you are sitting here with me, I promise you that if she is pregnant, it is not mine. Most definitely. I love your sister, Kyle. I care for her. She is my best friend, and she's my companion in life. And there is no reason why I would trade that in just so I could get back with Hillary. I mean, there's no reason for that.
No reason. You guys have been having drinks like
Well, yeah.
constantly for the last 2 months.
Because it's at a club, Kyle. It's a club. That's what people do. They go to the club, they drink. That's what happens. That's part of the club business. You're there, you know that. That's what people do. They have a drink at a club. We have very nice alcohol, like you said. Models and bottles. I mean, that's what we're known for. So, come on. I mean, right?
But just her. You and her have been drinking together a lot.
Sure. Yeah, that's what people do. I mean, we're business partners. It's what I mean, look at us. We're business partners, and we're having a.
We're not business partners.
We are business partners. We work together. I mean, not all the time, but it's a working relationship. Listen, I need you to trust me. I realize that over the past few months you've had your suspicions, and I mean, with Hillary and I's background, it's ample. You know, it makes sense. But I'm telling you, Kyle, for the sake of your sister, I need you to trust me.
Why?
Hey, baby, how you doing?
Oh, hey, babe.
How's your day going?
It's going well. How's
Good.
yours?
Good. It's been interesting.
Interesting.
I saw your brother today.
Oh.
Yeah.
I saw
yeah.
him too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go first. Go ahead.
Oh no, you. I insist.
We had a little talk. It was interesting, you know. I mean, we just bumped into each other. Really, it was nothing, you know, more than that. Just a hey, how you doing? But what did you guys talk about?
Well, we didn't talk about this, but this is something I wanted to tell you. I won't be able to work for your clubs anymore.
Oh.
Because I've signed an exclusive contract to work with these nightclubs, who are exclusively for these big celebrities and movie stars.
Okay.
And it's so great because, like, this is a dream come true for me, you know? And
Yeah,
I'll be making
yeah.
a lot more money.
Congratulations.
And it'll be great.
Yes,
and
yes,
it's
this
great
is
for
good.
Kyle too because
Yeah.
his photography's gonna just explode. So
Good. I mean, good. This sounds. I mean, as long as this is strictly, this doesn't have anything to do with Hillary and I, does it? I mean, this is just about.
Well, it's interesting that you do bring up Hillary. I've heard that there's something going on with her.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Have you heard that?
I mean, I hear she's thinking about booking more
No, like
bands
her
at the.
personal life.
No, what's going on in her personal life?
She's gonna have a baby.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is news.
Is it?
When did you find this out?
I actually found that out today.
Yeah?
Talking to Kyle.
Yeah, I think Kyle mentioned something about that.
Yes. Did he? So
yeah.
it's not really a friendly hi, how are you? Like
Well,
you said.
we kind of bumped into each other, and you know, we got to talking, and he says, "Hey, how's Hillary?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know." And she's like, "Oh, she's pregnant." Like, you know, like that. That was kind of how it went. Yeah. Wow. That's.
Wow.
I mean, good for her. You know.
Yeah.
Who's the father?
She's about 2 to 3 months pregnant.
Yeah.
You guys have been hanging out for the past 2 to 3 months.
Are you saying it's me?
I don't want to believe that.
Neither. It's not true. Like.
But
Yeah.
Kyle is telling me, and I know it's probably just because he's being overprotective again, but
It's Kyle. So your brother, he's rooted against us from the beginning. I mean, like, is it a shock
No,
that
I don't-
the moment when like we are now under some serious stress because of this, you know, like fabrication of a story he's making up? I mean, now is it a coincidence that he's trying to like put the nail in the coffin? I mean, I understand that he's your brother and that you love him, but come on, has he ever once given me the benefit of the doubt?
no, but I don't know who to believe.
Babe,
I love you.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yes.
But I know that he just has my best interest in mind.
I know, but there's a moment in every relationship, I feel, where I just need you to say that I trust you and that I love you and that I believe you.
I do. I love
Let
you.
him.